Good evening everyone, welcome to another video. Hope you're keeping well. Back on another little wild camp tonight. We're in the apparently haunted ruins of Minsden Chapel in Hertfordshire, joined by my mate Richard again.
Hi guys.
And we've got our hoot bivvies with us. Came here a long time ago, actually it was last year I think, earlier last year with Candice. I think so anyway. I know we scouted it out for a possible Halloween camp at the time and stuff like that, and it was dark when we came here and it was raining and it was quite spooky. Apparently it is haunted. Apparently there's like a monk that haunts it, a historian that lived nearby that committed suicide by jumping in front of a train has also placed a curse on this site. A lot of cool stuff, yeah. Anyway, the main problem though is we've arrived and there is literally tons of rubbish and crap left from people that don't respect this sort of stuff. There's remains of a fire, aerosol cans have burnt, rubbish, all kinds of stuff, bits of corrugated iron, and it's just not on really. So what we're going to do is to sort of make it habitable for the night, and of course just do our bit really, is we're going to try and clear as much of this as we can, you know, get as much of the rubbish out. I think we've got one plastic bag between the two of us, and we might try and bury that fire or do something anyway, just tidy the place up a bit, because we're not going to be leaving rubbish and stuff. We're leaving no trace, we're taking everything with us, but I don't want us to get a bit of a bad reputation for anyone that comes up here after us really. So there's so much crap here. I've never seen a place so messy. The last time I was here, none of this was here. I think there was like one bottle and that was it. It's a joke really. So yeah, we're gonna have a little tidy up and then get set up. It's so early and it's still broad daylight. I think it's probably gone 6 o'clock. It's baking hot today, so it's like summer gear and stuff. I literally fitted everything in the Exos 48, and even some of that was overkill. A couple of luxury items and some ciders and whatnot. But yeah, absolutely beautiful place. What I'll do is I'll put a link to my other Minsden Chapel video so you can learn more about it and stuff. Well, there you go, we've cleared a lot. We've got all the rubbish, all the broken glass, we've got all the bits of wood that people try to sort of make shelters and lean-tos with. Cleared all that, put that in a pile. We've even cleared a lot of the trees that they tried to break down. I mean, what was it again? What type of tree was it?
It's just elder.
Elder, so
like
ground elder, so it was, a lot of it was broken already, so it was sort of kind of almost, they're dead standing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we just cleared all that, and we cleared all that space, and we put it just off of the path outside, so it's out of the way, and we filled up 2 bags of rubbish, one of them being a rubble sack. That's how much we got out of here, and it's a damn sight better. We've even cleared away the fire and all the ashes. We scooped all them up and scattered them everywhere. Obviously they'd long since gone out, and it means now that we can put our bivvies down here in the centre, which is perfect. That's what we're after. We're treating ourselves to a little tipple after all that work. I've got myself a Recorder premium botanical cider. This one's peach and basil, 4%. I don't believe I've ever had this one before. It's a very tarty drink, let's say, very feminine. It's a pear cider blended with peach and infused with a hint of basil, made from pure Swedish spring water. Lovely stuff. And Richard has got...
I've got the Thatcher's Oak Aged Vintage Somerset cider, matured in oak vats, and is a healthy 7.4%.
Oh,
So I don't think I'll be drinking too many of these.
that's nearly double this one.
I've already had a little swig of this. You can taste the alcohol in it, but it is very nice.
Whereas this, I can probably just taste the basil. So, oh, it smells lovely. Oh, look, cheers.
Cheers. This has got a little kick to it, but very nice.
Oh, this is quite fizzy and very strong on the peach. I'm liking that. Yeah, it's like it's like mustard cress taste in it as well as peach.
It might be the basil.
That's probably the basil then, yeah. But it's very faint. It's mainly peach, which is good. I think peach flavoured ciders are the future. Very clear. So yeah, so we've got some good size. What would you give yours out of 10?
Well, I'm liking this.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that says about me because of the alcohol content. But I'm going to give this an 8.75.
Whoa!
It's a very nice one.
Contender.
Yeah, lovely.
The peach and basil Recorder League Premium Botanical. One more sip and I'll pass judgment. It's a unique taste. For that alone, I'm going to give it about the same sort of thing. 8.5 I'm going to say. Very good indeed. So yeah, cheers to a good wild camp everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's gone 7:30 and we're going to start cooking some dinner. Thought I'd quickly show you my new titanium pot from Tom's Shoe. It's a 900ml pot with a little bail arm, little lid. See, brand spanking new. This is going to be its maiden voyage. I wanted a 900ml pot, but lightweight, just for putting like boiling the bag meals, or because I've got dehydrated meals tonight, they use a lot of water up, so yeah, I've got to boil enough water for those, and then also to have like a hot drink with. That was £22 on eBay, brand spanking new from China. And I actually was asked if I wanted to be sponsored by Tom's Shoe a couple of months ago, and I turned them down. and I said, but you do make very good titanium pots, and that was it. And I went, but no, I don't want to be sponsored by you. I probably should have done, really, but you know, I just thought I don't want to turn the channel into that sort of thing. The stove I'm using, well, I need meths for it, so it's a little alcohol stove, just like the one I used at Chanctonbury Ring. In fact, it is the same one. So it's got meths in it already, so just a little soda can stove. Don't want to tilt it up really. There you go. And I got 3 of these for 99p, £3 postage and packaging off eBay, bargain. And I gave one to Richard. He's got one.
I've got one on the go.
Yeah, so he can't pick it up, but there you go. It's working.
Going good.
They are a bit of a git to fill because it's that tiny little hole in the middle there. You've got to fill that up and let it drain into like the main can thing or whatever, and then light it. And what I'm using for a pot stand, it's an oldie but a goodie. It's the Vargo titanium hexagon wood stove, which is covered in meths because I spilt too many because I need a little nozzle bottle. So dinner is going to consist of stuff from a Swedish Army Arctic ration pack, kind of like the one I had with Mark in that bird hide during Storm Dennis, I think it was, and it's like 5,000 calories worth. Well, I've just basically split one of those big ration packs into 2 camps worth of food. So dinner is going to consist of a Blarband Nordic food favourite pasta bolognese, and I think I've had that before and that's amazing. It's even got a gusset bottom on it, loads of food in that. And aside from coffees, hot chocolates, grapefruit drink in there, we've got some more nut walker, sunflower seeds roasted and salted, so that's a little snack. Nut walker,
nice.
Like that. Have you had them before?
Yeah, lovely.
Oh, you have. Okay.
Yeah, really good.
What else? There's hot chocolate powder in there. I've got other hot chocolates and coffees, as I said. Oh, hang on, no, there's a cake in here as well. Oh, there's I think it's blueberries and date flavoured like fruit strip thing. Might have that now actually. And then for dessert, we've got an orange flavoured cake. Absolutely naughty. And then for breakfast, we've got to be up really, really early because Richard's got to go to work.
Sorry.
At the crack of dawn, which is fine anyway because we've got to sort of be a bit stealthier anyway. So we're going to be up early. It's going to have to be like a quick breakfast, so no multiple courses for me. I'm going to have another Blaban dehydrated meal. This one's rice pudding with raspberries. Lovely jubbly. So that's pretty much all the food I've got. Oh, and there's a few other little treats that I'll show you later on when we've had another cider as well. I'm starving. I'm going to get some water on the boil. Chat to you soon. Next cider we're going to have tonight is a Hawke's Dead and Buried mixed berry cider, 4%. Had these loads of times before. It's one of the best. Just bought a pack of 4 of them on the way here. That's going to be my drink for dinner. That's a very good cider. There we go, dinner's ready. I'm sort of been working my way through it. Loads, and that is really, really good quality pasta. There's loads of little vegetables and stuff in it as well. Tasty meals these. They are quite expensive to buy separately, so I would recommend buying yourself a big Swedish Army Arctic 24-hour ration pack. I picked mine up cheap for like £9 and I've got so much food from it. So yeah, they're really good. Done a coffee as well. Sun's just sort of going down ish. It's quite low in the sky. It's over that way. Must be what, 8:30?
Yep.
Yeah, it's 8:30. It's about 10 PM now. We watched the sunset, that was rather nice. Had dinner, had another hot drink. I've got hot chocolate that I've just made on the little alcohol stove. And I'm on my final cider for the night. And it's another Lilley's cider. This one's strawberry flavour. Might have had this before in a pub, I can't remember. 4% and it's lightly sparkled. They're made in Somerset. A sweet berry burst sublimely complements the refreshing bite of apple in this moorish juicy cider. There we go, we're going to give it a try. Cheers for watching everyone so far. It means a lot. All the new subscribers and the old ones, thank you very much. This drink is for you lot. And we've had a good time so far. We've not seen any ghosts, and Reginald Hine, the historian that killed himself, that really liked it here and put the curse on the place, has not bothered us yet. I think because we did all the tidying up and stuff, I think he's alright with us being here. So this one's for you as well, Reg. Cheers. See what it's like. Smells good. Smells literally like opening a punnet of strawberries. Oh, that's nice. Not too sickly with the strawberry. They've got like the balance between the apples of the cider and the strawberry just right. You know when you get some like red fruit ciders and they're really, really like sickly, kind of almost too sweet and almost tastes artificial. This tastes like natural. It tastes like the cider has been like filtered through actual strawberries. Yeah, lightly sparkled, so it's not like overly fizzy and gassy. It's just right. Do you want some of this? Pour it in your mug.
Oh, pass, thanks, mate.
All right, okay then.
Those, whatever it was, 7 point whatevers have taken their toll.
Yeah, Richard had 2 Thatcher's vintage ciders, 7.4%. So straight away, it's getting above an 8.5. Don't know if it's quite worthy of a 9. I'm going to go with 8.9, I think, just to be on the safe side. I don't want to like overhype it, and I might go, oh, it's actually a bit naff, but it's not naff at all. It's way above average, as pretty much all the Lilley ciders. Even like their worst cider, I still liked a lot. even though I thought it was bad. That doesn't make sense anyway. These reviews are getting stupid. I'm running out of things to say. I just like them, that's it. They're just, you know, it's really good, or it's not bad, or it's just shit. That should be the new review, I think. So yeah, I'd say that's somewhere between good and really good. 8.9, that's it. That'll do anyway. I've had enough. Oh yeah, one more thing before I forget. We've got some pineapple flavoured Jaffa Cakes, which I've never seen before. So I thought, let's have them. It's been so hot today, they're sticking together a little bit. Oh yeah, they've really stuck together. Like, it's still really warm now. Like, we're in t-shirts. Oh, there's Richard. He was laying down on his bivvy. I don't know whether that was because of the ciders or not. I'm going to have two at once because they're stuck together. Don't judge me. Oh. Oh. You'd think that doesn't work, but it does. Not as good as normal Jaffa Cakes, but not far off. Do you want some?
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
As it's fair, I'll give you two. They're stuck together anyway.
Cheers, mate.
What do you reckon?
It's an interesting taste.
It is, isn't it? It's weird.
Do
you think it's almost like minty kind of taste? Like
yeah, there is that sort of tang to it.
Yeah, that's probably pineapple, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I think we have to eat the whole
judgment. I think on those.
I think we need to eat the whole pack before we can actually give you a verdict, but they're not bad. We've got the shelters all set up. Richard's got his Dutch Army Gore-Tex hooped bivvy, and then Rab Ridge Raider hooped bivvy. So no chance of rain tonight. In fact, it's going to be a pretty warm night, so I've gone for my summer setup. Eye mask, useful for when the sun comes up early, although we've got to be up pretty early. This bivvy, by the way, it's like fully breathable. It's like an E-vent material, so it's sort of like Gore-Tex, but it's like lighter, thinner, but fully breathable, fully waterproof. Really good. Glow in the dark zippers, good zippers on it. I hang a little light inside on there. Good bug net door, and then it's got a storm door as well when the weather's bad, and you can roll it back and clip it down the bottom there. But I'll just sleep with the bug door up. I usually find that works perfectly. It lets a nice amount of air in, but you still stay warm in there as well. Like, I've had just that up before in winter and it's worked fine until it rains, of course. So I've just got OEX stuff sack with spare clothes, the bags, all the stuff come in, things like that. Got a little drink in there. Then I've got some sleeping clothes, which I don't know if I'm going to need. I've got my new Mountain Warehouse vacation bug sleeping bag. So it's like a 2-season bag, I think. So it's a summer bag, definitely. And it's got this built-in bug net, so it zips up, so you're completely cocooned inside it. If you was in a normal bivvy, then that is the thing to go for. That's why I got it. It's only 30 quid. Then I've got a little, somewhere in there, a Sea to Summit silk liner as well, in case it does get a little bit chilly in the early hours. This is a new purchase as well. Trekology Aluft 2, I think it's called. Inflatable pillow. It packs up literally like the size of a small pair of socks. Really got a good little inflation and deflation system on it. Very lightweight, packs up small, but it's a nice generous sized pillow. I like this shape style pillow. I find I get a really good night's sleep on them, and it just tucks nicely into the hood of your sleeping bag. Then the mat, that's my full length Chinese climate copy, so inflatable mat, and it's got a really nice sort of like body mapping system on it, really, and design, and I find I get a good night's sleep on that. Don't know what the R value's like, so it's probably only good for like summer, maybe the shoulder seasons. Winter, I've got my Climate insulated static V for that. And this cost me £24.99. Thank you very much, bargain. What I'll do is I'll stick my Osprey Exos 48 down the foot box just to lift it off my feet, and then I've got stuff to put under my head, under the pillow as well, because I have to, at home I have to sleep with like 2 pillows because I get the worst neck ache ever. Otherwise, I've probably actually conditioned myself into needing that now, so I probably made the rod for my own back doing that. Anyway, I can fit everything I need inside this bivvy with room to spare. That's what I like most about it, is you can have a self-contained setup rather. And then my little mat down here, I just either tuck it under the floor of the bivvy at the head end, or I bring it in there with me. Changed out the guy lines that the Ridge Raider come with. I've got these thin Dyneema lines with glow in the dark line locks, and it takes like little V stakes. That's what the bivvy come with. I think they're aluminium, I don't think they're titanium. They're probably aluminium, but they're really light, durable. I've never had any of them break on me, they've just lasted. Possibly my favourite shelter. If you asked me what was my favourite shelter out of all the shelters I've got, other than like the Helm 110, my new Terra Nova laser competition, when it comes to bivvy bags, I say this is my favourite one. Go to, it's just brilliant. Like, you can use it year round. I'd say it's a 4-season shelter. I've had it in winter, bad weather, summer, everything. It just works, you know. So yep, let's look at the shelters. Alright, well, it's about 11 PM and we're in our respective bivvies. As you can see, the sweat is pouring off of me. I've actually got both doors open of the bivvy and it's so warm in here. Literally, I've got a small pair of socks on, some shorts, like a long sleeve sort of thin base layer, and a t-shirt, and I'm sweating. I think I might have to lose the base layer top. Anyways, I'll let you know how we sleep, if we encounter any ghosts or monks or pissed off historians, and yeah, see how it goes. So enough yawning, and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning everyone, it's coming up to 6 AM and we've pretty much got everything packed away except the hoot bivvies. They were perfect last night, there was no rain, in fact it was really hot. It took me a good couple of hours to sort of get to sleep just because of how warm it was, even with the mesh door half open. There was no bugs really. Once you switch your lights out, it was fine. It was just incredibly warm. Goes to show you how warm these bivvies will keep you even in like winter. And in the end, I think I slept in a pair of shorts and a t-shirt and some light socks. And then this morning, it was nice and cool. It wasn't cold, it wasn't boiling hot, so it was nice to sort of be able to get out of the bivvy and get ready and not feel cold. So we've done some breakfast, and I've got that rice pudding with raspberries to eat, protein bar, an orange flavoured cake that I'd left over, and a hot chocolate and coffee that I've made a mocha. Richard's had some porridge and a cup of tea. At first I thought I heard a couple of funny noises last night, but I think it was just little animals and wildlife and stuff like that, so nothing really suspicious. Doesn't matter, it's just nice just to sort of be out wild camping again and sleeping amongst history, really. You can't get much better than that, really, combining the two things, so it's always good fun. It was a shame we had to do a lot of tidying up and clearing stuff, but it is what it is, unfortunately. I think we've done a pretty good job of it. I'm sure there's stuff we've missed, but we're doing the best we can. If everyone did that, it'd be a much better place, wouldn't it? So we've got those 2 bags of rubbish to take out. Anyways, we're going to get eating and then we're going to head off. But it was a good little camp. So the rice pudding with raspberries is very good. I've nearly finished it. It's kind of got like a slight salty taste to it, but you can taste the raspberries and it tastes like there's other fruits in there, like red berries, but definitely raspberry taste and just lovely. And you get a lot in there that I've nearly finished all of that. A good dehydrated meal. Only 7.3 grams of protein per serving. 101 grams of carbohydrates, of which sugar's 12 grams, 669 calories, 26 grams of fats, of which saturates 14 grams. There you go. Got everything packed away and we're leaving absolutely no trace. In fact, we're leaving it a lot better than we found it. We've got those 2 bags of rubbish to take, which Richard will dispose of. So this is the original memorial stone to Reginald Hine, the historian, who ended up buying the lease to Minsden Chapel. He was so fond of it, and he's also the person that placed like a curse on anyone who, I suppose, damaged, vandalised the chapel. So I'd like to think hopefully he's been alright with us last night. Didn't hear anything from him anyway, and yeah, I suppose because we did that clear up. So yeah, cheers Reg, rest in peace. So the stone was also placed upright, but because it was damaged by vandals, which we believe is that crack there, his relatives laid it flat here in I think the early 1980s, and his ashes were scattered in the chapel as well somewhere. Hopefully Richard didn't scoop them up when we was clearing the fire out. We're not sure, so sorry about that, mate, but no, he's here somewhere anyway. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, we've left Minsden Chapel behind us, heading along part of the Hertfordshire Way back to the cars. Chapel is just there over my shoulder in the trees. Been a really good little camp that. I've wanted to camp here for a while and it didn't disappoint. It was really good. Lovely views around here. So I want to say a big thank you to Richard.
Take care, guys.
Thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure, mate, as always.
Brilliant time.
And yeah, we're going to get a shift on because he's got to get off to work now. So just want to say a big thank you for watching the video, for subscribing as always. And until next time, take care of yourselves, everyone. Look after each other and stay safe. Get out there and explore. See you again soon. Bye.